Hello, Aquarius. I'm Tanya Lea, and welcome to Harmonia Tarot. This is my first reading for Aquarius on this channel. I am excited to start this channel. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. I'm an intuitive reader, channeler, inspirational vlogger, a little bit of everything, but I am excited to start this reading, and this is the August forecast for Aquarius. I always think of the song Aquarius. So how this works, I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards to set the tone before we get into the month of tarot readings. I do a row for the first week, then the middle of August, and then the end of August. Keep in mind, time is always flowing, that it's not always going to be the exact pinpoint moments, but just keep knowing that it's flowing and things can be moving. This may be September, October, whatever day in there, or whenever you feel guided to look at this video. So keep that in mind. Also, this is a collective reading, meaning that there's no way that it's going to be for everyone. It's just not possible. So it may resonate for you and it may not, but leave what doesn't. Just leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. It's no big deal. There's plenty of readers out there. There's plenty of messages that you may feel guided to go to. And also, if you find that this reading does resonate for you, I do take private bookings so you can have a more intimate reading for yourself. Just look in the descriptions, and I am taking up bookings up till September right now. So feel free to reach out to me to set up and schedule your own private booking. All right, here we go. Aquarius. Let's see what we have for oracle cards. I've already pre-shuffled. I have things already in play. I've meditated. I am ready to rock and roll here on Harmonia Tarot. All right. I have my visitor here. My cat Frisker's maybe popping in. You might see him. I have a lot of pets. A lot of pets, so we may be interrupted by pets. Just pre-warning. You may get a lot of pets. All right, we got our first jumper here. A long way home. A long way home. Oh, there we go. There's Frisker's. Let's hope he doesn't knock anything over. Anything is possible. We have Lori Lee. Lori Lee. Long way home. Some reflection going on here. Aquarius. There he goes, knocking stuff over. This is how it is on YouTube. Listen, I'm not editing this because, you know, I'm good with the flow and how things happen is how it happens. Mermaid love. Mermaid love. Are you in a long distance relationship? Is this for a long distance relationship? A long way home? Thinking about it? Feel like that this is what this may come about. A long way home to me makes, you know, you see how it's got an anchor here. You're not quite feeling in place. You're not quite feeling at home. There's some movement coming on here, but there's also a need for wanting to have control of this movement. Do you see how she's got that string? This little girl's got that string to that boat on this Lori Lee card. This is having the ability to control what happens, or that flow of going and moving towards something. I do believe it's love. Let's see what the wisdom of the House of Night has to say. Well, 3 more cards, and then we're going to go to tarot. I wouldn't be surprised if the Emperor pops up in our tarot cards here. These have been shuffled already. All right, what guidance we have for Aquarians for the month of August. Typically just let these readings go and flow. I don't do a lot of this may happen or that may happen or this. If it's a direct message, I just let it flow, and that's what it is. And if it's meant for one person, then it's meant for one person. High Priestess of Water reversed. It's a lot of emotions. A woman who can get emotional. Also use a lot of her intuition. But this is reversed, so there's something that is not feeling balanced right now. Maybe it's unemotional. Maybe it's the other person. Maybe it's you. We'll see. I do believe this is going to be a love reading. Is what it is. We'll see when the rest of the cards fall. Risk, reversed. This distance you have to go is about taking a risk, being on the precipice of releasing, surrendering, being vulnerable. But somebody isn't ready to take the risk. Somebody isn't ready to take a risk yet. The Warrior. I do believe this is the energy of another person. This is a relationship to me. Whether this is masculine or feminine or who is what in this. But the Warrior is someone who's your protector. Who wants to be there for you. Who's been through a lot. This person has been through a lot. Hell and back to be where they are. Is this hell and back to get to this love? Let's see what Tarot has to say. For Aquarius, who may resonate with this. I'm going to shuffle this once. It's been shuffled already, but sometimes I just feel guided to shuffle again. I have very tiny hands, so I have always a hard time shuffling. It's so funny. It's right. Unless I use tiny cards, then I'm like, all right, I can do this. All right. Let's see what we have for Aquarius for the month of August. What's going on in the month of August for Aquarius? What's going on in the month of August for Aquarius? In the month of, man, you got flying cards coming out here. All right. Something's coming in quick. 8 of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Wands. 3 of Wands. A lot of fire energy here. Leo, Sag, Aries. 9 of Wands reversed. Knight of Cups for mid-August. Keep in mind, this could be mid-anything. Because I'm doing this in August doesn't mean it has to be watched just in August or relate to August. Man, a lot of cards flying for Aquarius here. 7 of Pentacles. Someone's thinking about something. About accepting this offer, accepting this relationship. Queen of Wands. A lot of fire, a lot of fire. I would not be surprised if you or have fire in your chart, or maybe this person has fire. Queen of Pentacles reversed. 2 queens on here. Let's see what's in the end of August. This is definitely a love reading. Ace of Pentacles. All right, I like that. I like that Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. I'd like to see that the opposite way, but let's see what the next card says. I can't believe we didn't get the Emperor. I was really thinking the Emperor was going to pop up here yet. 5 of Wands reversed. High Priestess going within. Overall energy. The Magician reversed. The Magician reversed. So my feelings are, especially with the Magician reverse, is there's some hesitation here. There's some hesitation about taking a risk. There's some definitely hesitation about taking a risk, about not quite wanting to do that yet, maybe not feeling this is in complete fruition yet. There could be a lot of in and out energy that is keeping you from making this in fruition. The reason I say that is you have the 8 of Pentacles, right? This is usually slow growth towards something that's stable, something that is abundant, and it's reversed right now. So maybe that slow energy is stopping, but you have, I gotta make sure I have these right because it's reversed for me. You have the Knight of Wands, okay? And the Knight of Wands is going towards that. Knight of Wands is someone who's really fiery, passionate, could come off as a player, could be a person who is really in and out, right? And it's almost like someone's had enough of that, right? It's like, I don't know what to grow with this. I feel like this is long distance. Three of Wands reversed. This is, to me, it generally could be a victory card. Victory. This isn't a victory right now. It's reversed. See how he's offering the crown? So much fiery energy here. It's like crazy amount of fire here. I feel like wherever this is going, it's taken a lot of strength out of you because you've just been so wishy-washy about how you feel about this distance that you have to travel. You got the Nine of Wands here. This was reversed, so you're still in that energy of not wanting to get out of this yet. But you see how this is definitely a long distance. There's something that is of distance. There's something that is passionate that's within this water here. This is the first initial part of August. Now, the middle of August, there is something here. There is something more that you or the other want to offer. This is a Knight. It's prancing in. It's an emotional offer. But you got it next to Seven of Pentacles. Coming towards them. But do you see how, and the Seven of Pentacles is about, an offering too of abundance, of sharing, of working together. But do you see how she's offering that pentacle? Do you see how he's kind of like, what? I'm not sure I want this. I'm not sure. There's a lot of like, should I go for it? Should I take this? And I feel like with the Queen of Wands here and the Queen of Pentacles reversed, there is a lot of passion, whether this is you or the individual. There is a lot of passion, but it doesn't feel stable enough for you. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who, this is a woman who's grounded, nurturing, who can come off as motherly, but she's very stable, right? She's very slow moving, but there's something that seems to be stable about this. I do feel that someone has presented or will be presenting an offer closer towards the end of the month with an Ace of Pentacles. That's having that stability there. I see Frisker's in the back. Hey, Frisk. You have Ten of Swords right next to it. This is a completion card. This has brought a lot of exhaustion to you or the other person. But it's over. That portion of it is over, or going to be over, since this is, the end of August. Five of Wands is going through to get that victory, to get that fleece. Now this is reversed, so you're not quite there yet of going through what you think is this hurdle. And it's right next to that 10, so I do believe it's going to come out. What I do believe that Spirit is asking is to go within, to allow that time to reflect what you truly want. That you might be overthinking with this air energy and want to control the situation and the outcome. Because you feel like this is a long way home. You feel like this is almost impossible. That this love might be an impossible one. But you both have feelings for each other. You've both been through the ringer. I feel like whether it's you or the other person, one has been through a lot And there's some trust in this. There's some trust to take that risk. All right. I do feel guided to validate this High Priestess. So I'm going to validate with that. Another deck. The Rider. We'll do the Rider. I knew he was going to end up on the show. I just knew it. I said, Friskers is going to be on my show. I know it. This cat has such personality and has to be by my side 24/7. I don't think I got a jumper there. I just want to make sure nothing flipped over. All right, let's, Aquarius, let's validate this High Priestess for you. This is a pretty specific message, I know. I know this may not resonate for everybody, but this message has to get out. So that's how I roll, even if it is specific. All right. Yeah. 7 of Pentacles reversed. You're going to come out of the slowness of this. Fool. Listen, you started off with this reverse. You're ending it. When you go within, and you'll start to get out of this thinking about it, or this other person's going to go without thinking about it. There's a new beginning here. There's a risk in play. This is taking a leap of faith. This is taking a leap of faith. Aquarius, I do believe you will take that leap of faith. If this resonated with you, go ahead and hit that like button. I appreciate it. If you feel guided, go ahead and hit that subscribe. And I hope you tune in for the next time. Thanks, Aquarians.